What fun to see Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dancing together for the first and only time in Technicolor. And I'm here with Brent Phillips, an expert on the subject of the man who directed the Barkleys of Broadway, Charles Walters. The choreography on this film actually done by Robert Alton and Hermes Pan. Now, this was such a treat. Didn't have the impact that I think people really wanted from this film, but that's due to the fact they didn't have a really, great original music score or something like that.
Yeah, I think that was one of the drawbacks, but still in 1949, this was one of the biggest hits of the year, both because it is a good film, but also because of the fact that it was Fred and Ginger again on the screen. Chuck was not that happy with it because he wasn't really that pleased with the musical sequences, and he wanted to do so much better as this final epilogue for the Astaire-Rogers films.
But you said going in that they had a lot of great music for Judy Garland to sing in it, right?
Yes, Ira Gershwin and Harry Warren. I do believe it's probably the only score that they worked on together. And there was many numbers, a blues number and a hillbilly number and many other things that were planned for them that then did get dropped when Judy left.
What do you think, how would Judy have been in this movie?
I think Judy would have been wonderful in this movie. I think the humor that the Ginger Rogers character has, that wry sense of humor, I can see Chuck coaching Ginger on how to deliver those lines, and I think that Judy would have been the same. And also, as we know, Judy, the film is about Diana Barkley wanting to become a great dramatic actress, and as we all know, very soon after, Judy left MGM and became a great dramatic actress. So I think that would have actually played very well into Judy's court.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, let's move on. Don't go away. Brent and I are going to be back in a few moments to talk about the next film on our Friday Night Spotlight on the films of director and choreographer Charles Walters. This one's from 1952 and, once again, stars Fred Astaire.
Tonight on TCM's Friday Night Spotlight, Fred Astaire settles down for Vera Ellen in the Belle of New York. Then Jane Wyman serves the fancy of three guys named Mike. And Red Skelton is king for a day, and Dew Barry was a lady.
Turner Classic Movies and Sony Pictures Home Entertainment.